Tina, huh? What a singer.
All right.
Yeah, Tina. Well, Tina insisted that I only do my clean material tonight, so hope you guys all enjoyed my show. No, I can do this. I can do this. All right, there was back in the cowboy days, there was a dog that walked into a saloon and he put his feet up on the bar and he said, "Bartender, give me a shot of whiskey." The bartender said, "We don't serve dogs here." Reached over and shot him in the foot. Dog started yelping, "Yup, yup, 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 yup," and ran outside. A little while later, the dog came walking back, wearing all black cowboy hat, 6-shooter on each hip, kicked open the saloon doors, walked inside and said, "I'm looking for the man who shot my pa." Oh, I wish I knew how to play more than just one chord. He's like a real guitar playing, singing cowboy kind of guy. There was these two old ladies named Blanche and Marge who lived in a retirement home, and they were always trying to get the attention of these two old men named Eb and Jeb who lived there as well. So one day old Blanche said, "I know how we'll make them pay attention to us. Tomorrow when they're in the TV room watching TV, we'll get in the room next to them, we'll take off all our clothes and we'll go right across from the TV naked. That way they just gotta notice us." So next day old Eb and Jeb's in the TV room watching TV, so Blanche and Marge get in the room next to them, take off all their clothes and go run across from the TV naked. And old Eb and Jeb both watch them run by, and so old Eb says to Jeb, "Jeb, wasn't that Blanche and Marge just went running by here?" And old Jeb says, "Yep, sure was." And old Eb said, "Well, what was that they were wearing?" And old Jeb said, "Don't know, but it sure looked like it needed ironing." What do you call a man with one leg who likes to go out drinking? A bar hopper. There was this old couple, and their whole life the wife had always made, insisted that they eat healthy, and fresh fruits and vegetables, and bran muffins was her big thing. Bran muffins for breakfast, bran muffins every day, bran muffins, bran muffins. So it seemed to work because they both lived into their 90s, but miraculously they both passed away on the same day. So they were up there waiting at the gates to heaven, and old St. Peter came driving down in a big, beautiful limousine, and stopped and opened the gates to heaven and said, "Welcome to heaven. Here's your car." And right away the wife was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe we're going to drive around such a beautiful car. I just love it up. Thank you, St. Peter. Thank you, St. Peter." And right away the husband was like, "Oh, please, St. Peter, there's no way I can afford a payment on the car like that." St. Peter says, "Please, sir, relax. It's heaven. It's free." So they jump in the car, wow, they get in the car and they go drive up this long, windy road, and they stop at this gorgeous, gorgeous mansion. St. Peter says, "Welcome home. Here's your house." And right away the wife goes, "Oh, I can't believe we're going to live in such a beautiful house. I can't wait to see the inside, the kitchen and everything. I love it. Thank you, St. Peter. Thank you, St. Peter." Right away the husband, "Please, St. Peter, I appreciate the car and everything, but the mortgage on this house, there's no way I can afford a mortgage on a house like this." And St. Peter says, "Please, sir, relax. It's heaven. It's free." So the man says, "You mean the car is free and the house is free?" St. Peter says, "Yeah." So the man turns towards his wife and he says, "You and your damn bran muffins, we could have been here 10 years ago." I got a dog. I had a dog named Tax. That's right, I had a dog named Tax. So I opened the door and income tax. Wow, I wish I lived out on the open range in a beautiful log cabin, instead of in a white trash trailer parked inside a pop-up camper van. There was a man and he got all his fingers chopped off. So I went to the hospital and told the doctor, "Doctor, I got all my fingers chopped off." And the doctor said, "Well, you should have brought them with you. We could have sold them back on. We got technology." And the man said, "What the hell do you think I was going to pick them up with?" What's the best part about dating a homeless girl? You can drop her off anywhere you want to. I was sitting in the teepee smoking a peace pipe with the Apache Indians. Instead of sitting there smoking cigarettes, playing the slot machine and giving all my money to the casino Indians. There was a man, and he was standing in line at the bank, and when he got to the front of the line, he pulled out a gun and he robbed the bank. And after he robbed the bank, he turned to the man behind him in line and said, "Did you see me rob the bank?" The man said, "Yeah, I seen you rob the bank." So blam, shot him in the head. Walked to the couple behind them and he asked the husband, "Did you see me rob the bank?" And the husband said, "No, I didn't see you rob the bank, but my wife did." How do you keep your spaceship from burning up when you fly to the sun? You go at night. Oh, I wonder if people in the audience are thinking, I bet you that guy really does know how to play the guitar really good. Because nobody'd be stupid enough to get up on stage and play the guitar when all they know how to play is just one chord. Oh, I wish I wasn't stupid enough to get up on stage and play the guitar when all they know how to play is just one chord. There was a scientist and he was doing an experiment on a frog, so he drew a line down the ground. He put the frog down the line and said, "Leap, frog, leap," and the frog leaped to 4 feet. So he wrote down a book, "Frog with 4 legs leaps to 4 feet." So he picked up the frog, cut off a leg, put the frog down the line, and said, "Leap, frog, leap." The frog leaps to 3 feet. Wrote down a book, "Frog with 3 legs leaps to 3 feet." Picked up the frog, cut off another leg, put the frog down the line, and said, "Leap, frog, leap." Frog leaped to 2 feet. Wrote down a book, "Frog with 2 legs leaps to 2 feet." Picked the frog, cut off another leg, put the frog down the line, frog leaped 1 feet. Wrote down a book, "Frog with 1 leg leaps 1 feet." Picked up the frog, cut off his last leg, there, put the frog down the line, said, "Leap, frog, leap." Frog just sit there. He said, "Leap, frog, leap." Frog just sit there. So he wrote down a book, "Frog with no legs can't hear you talking to him." Oh, I wish I knew how to make the sexy rock and roll faces that make all the women want to give you some romance. Instead of making the kind of faces that make all the women think I'm just doing a doo-doo in my pants. It's time for me to go. Hope you all enjoy my show, cause I'm a one chord. Yes, I said I'm a one chord. Yes, I said I'm a one chord.